Ray Porter was Darkseid in Justice League. I know I'm probably like one of the last people to talk about this, but I thought it was pretty significant news, a significant Snyder Cut update, and I promised myself I want to talk about news unless it was significant, but this is awesome to know. The film Exiles reported this, I think, a day and a half ago. I'll put a link to their full article about it in the description, so go check it out, read it. And this is a pretty nice little find that they had, because for the longest time, we knew Darkseid was in the movie, but we didn't know who voiced him. We didn't know, who was playing him. And now we have a face to go with Darkseid, and that's pretty significant. That means that they really shot those scenes. And when people were asking Ray Porter about this on Twitter, he says he's under an NDA and he can't say anything, which completely confirms that he's in Justice League. Because if he wasn't Darkseid, he would just say, "No, I'm not Darkseid. I wasn't in the movie." But instead, his reaction is, "I can't say anything because I'm under an NDA." We can assume he's in the movie, and he was probably Darkseid, considering how much he's liking people's Darkseid tweets, right? And I didn't know anything about Ray Porter, so I looked into him. Apparently, he was in Argo, which is funny because I just watched that movie, and he was in it for like one scene. He's a character actor, but he's mainly known for audiobooks, which is interesting that Zack Snyder would choose somebody that has a good voice for Darkseid, because, why do you need like an actual like Josh Brolin or like, a big name actor to play Darkseid when it's just a CG creation, right? And all you need is somebody's voice. And Ray Porter fits that mold. But what's, extra special about this news is that now it's like really like confirmed that Darkseid is in the movie and he had lines because they had an actor play Darkseid. And if we remember back to that Kevin Smith podcast in 2017.
Ready for this? This made me so fucking angry. And we see Darkseid for the first time in Superman's vision, and we see flashes of the nightmare footage that Batman had in Batman v Superman. However, Superman snaps back out of it and delivers the final blow to defeat Steppenwolf. Was that in the version you saw? You saw Darkseid?
Yes, there was a Darkseid in there.
What did it look like?
Kind of like the finish, but not really.
Not fully finished?
No, like dressed in a suit, kind of.
God damn it.
With that lady that said she saw Zack Snyder's early version of Justice League, and it had a Darkseid, and she said it was an incomplete Darkseid. So, it's probably one of those special effects things that are not complete. But fuck it, I want to see it. I want to see the version of the film that she saw. Like, I want to see that version. Incomplete special effects and all, I just want to see it. But another cool thing about the Ray Porter Darkseid is that he liked one of my tweets. I was responding to a Dingus Bringus tweet. Obviously, nothing against Dingus Bringus. I just had to point out the obvious, of course. Him and a lot of people were asking Ray Porter to join Release the Snyder Cut Twitter handle, and Ray Porter did. He did join it, but all I said was he already said he's under an NDA. What more do you want him to do? Which is fair. It's completely fair. I mean, I really don't think he has to do anything more. I don't think anybody that was involved with the Snyder Cut has to do anything more. All they have to do is just come out and say, the Snyder Cut's real. I was in it. I was in that version of Justice League. That's all they have to do. And it just proves the Snyder Cut is real. And it just adds fuel to the fire, But he went ahead and he joined that Twitter handle anyways. So, he's a pretty good guy. He didn't have to do that at all. So that was really cool. It's super awesome that we know who Darkseid is now. Like, because that used to be a debate like a while ago. You would talk to people who didn't think the Snyder Cut was real, and they would say, oh yeah, if Darkseid was in it, who was playing him? Because they had nobody cast on IMDb for Darkseid, so they thought they were like winning some big argument. But now we actually have an actor to go with Darkseid. Darkseid was in the film. Like, this is like real significant shit, because up until this point, it's only been speculation, and nothing's really been confirmed by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder never came out and said, oh yeah, Darkseid's in the film. But now we know. And we're almost 2 years away from Justice League's release. And it feels like we just keep getting more information that we didn't know before. And it feels like momentum keeps building up. And eventually more people are going to start realizing that the Snyder Cut's an actual possibility and more people are going to start joining the cause and stuff like that. Because all we were missing before is just like actor names and stuff. Now we have that. We have Zack Snyder saying the runtime of the movie. We have Zack Snyder saying it's done, or there's a version that's done. Done enough that he'll show it to people, even though the special effects aren't 100% done. We also know that for a fact. Hopefully more news comes out, more people get aware, and maybe we'll get it this year or next year. If we don't get no announcement this year, that would suck. But I believe, this film can come out. There's new executives at Warner Brothers. There's a new mentality over there. All the other DC films are doing good, so, there's nothing they lose from releasing this Justice League film. And if they don't release it, they're just leaving money on the table. It doesn't make any sense why they wouldn't release this thing. But anyway, that's it for now. Ray Porter is Darkseid. I thought that was pretty big, significant news, and I had to share. But yeah, that's it for now. Comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.
Yeah, lots of that stuff was in there.
That's the version that you saw. Fuck,
I saw
man.
that, and I saw the other version too.
The one that's out now?
Yes.
And in terms of seeing them both, what do you think?
I like the first one better.
I mean, at least it's all one vision, right? That's again, they should put out that fucking movie.